Hello everyone! When I saw your crazy activity under the last video, I realized that you really enjoyed my analysis of Skibidi Toilet Zombie Multiverse, and I want to say thank you so much, and I'm very happy that we both loved this really cool series. And if this video gets even more comments and likes, I will be ready to officially add Skibidi Toilet Zombie Multiverse to the list of multiverses that are being analyzed on this channel, and will personally contact the creator of the series to get exclusive information just for you guys. So don't forget to be active under this video. Well, today I will analyze the second episode of Skibidi Toilet Zombie for you, and after that I will show you all the secrets and Easter eggs that you certainly didn't notice. Why did the Black Speakerman decide to sacrifice himself for the POV? Who is a secret agent, and what is he capable of? Is it true that there are also clones of the scientist toilet in this universe? Get your tea and snacks ready and watch this video to the end, because it will 100% blow your mind. Let's go! In the first few seconds, you can see the Alliance headquarters, where the POV from last episode was delivered to by the rescue party. Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm pretty sure that this POV and the one from the first episode are the same cameraman, and I'm about to prove it to you. Pay your attention to the moment when the POV pulls out the clipboard. Right now you can see a small crease on his suit, and the exact same crease could be noticed at the end of the first episode right here. It seems like I was right when I theorized how this cameraman might actually be the head of the Alliance. And that's why the rescue team saved only him in the first place while leaving the rest of the folks to be destroyed. And pretty soon you'll about to see more proof of my theory. Besides that, in the beginning of the episode you notice sharp rocks sticking out from under the ground, and it actually reminded me the location from the Half-Life 2 game called Zen, which is in space, and there the main character fought against the alien army, and the main task of his was to destroy their boss. Maybe this headquarters really is somewhere outside our planet? Because after all, the virus was only capable of spreading within the Earth, and space is really safe now, don't you think so, guys? Okay, the POV then pulls out a tablet, and on its surface, you can see the map of the whole area, and besides that, it also says that someone has been discovered. And in the upper part of the screen, you can notice the name Gun, X-18, and it looks like the red dot on top is the exact position where the weapon is supposed to strike at. I don't really understand how though, but in some way one zombie toilet managed to sneak into the headquarters. This dude then starts screaming and dancing like a true madman, and it's also worth mentioning that we also met him in the first episode, and the last time he actually failed to bite the POV. Oh come on, what is it with you, my dude? You want to try that again? Alright then, let's see what you can do this time. And once again, the POV shows you his super ability to leap like a frog, so he masterfully dodges the attack of this dummy. But oh crap! Instead of the POV, Zombie is getting his hands on destroying another cameraman. I'm terribly sorry, dude, it wasn't really my fault. And by the way, check this thing, guys. Before the mutant attack, you might notice that the cameramen now have special guns. And I don't really know how to explain this fact, that these guys just stand deadly still and don't even try to shoot this zombie. It looks pretty stupid in my opinion. And even this guy just keeps observing how his brother get torn into pieces and doesn't use his gun. Although later this dumbass does actually fire a couple shots, this freak doesn't really seem to care anyways. By the way, he has a fancy hairstyle on his head. Maybe this Skibidi saw was infected not such a long time ago, and is still going through the stage of transformation into a zombie. I do not really know it here. The lunchtime is not over yet, and the monster eats another cameraman. All that's getting left of the poor guy is just his arm. And also, I don't quite understand why when destroyed, green liquid spills around the cameramen. So if you have your own theory about this, be sure to write it in the comments below this video. The zombie toilet then decides to taste the POV and throws it right into his mouth, and it seems like the end is going to be near, but luckily, the Black Speakerman comes to our rescue. So he frees the POV from the monster's mouth and throws it to somewhat safer location, and then heroically sacrifices himself and goes to a better world. Press F, Black Speakerman. But why did he decide to save us? Is the life of this POV more important than the life of this Speakerman? In the original series by Boom, a similar Speakerman played a big role in the series, and I really doubt that he did such a thing to simply save an ordinary cameraman. Could this mean that this POV isn't really that simple? And this once again supports my theory that this cameraman is actually the leader of the Alliance, and saving him is the main mission for everyone involved. So the Black SPEAKERMAN did a heroic act for the POV. At least that's what I think. Well, it's time to move on, so you rise to your feet while trying to survive at all costs. Then the epic chase begins, and we even manage to outsmart the zombie toilet and lure the jerk right into the trap. Well, at the cost of 3 brothers. The leader of the Alliance managed to escape, and it seems like the happy ending is near. But the bad luck doesn't end there. And another zombie got in our way. Hell yeah, it seems like this is what the scientist toilet turned into after the virus got spreaded. And you can remember seeing him in the last episode too. This guy has the same glasses and red gun on his head, but there's one thing which is different, and it's his size. Do you remember how huge the zombie scientist was in the first episode? He was freaking terrific, and his head was of the size of the helicopter the POV was in. But this version looks much smaller, and it doesn't even look like it's the same character. And based on the analysis from my main channel, you know that the real scientist toilet actually created a huge replica of himself and put himself inside. And after being defeated by Titan TV Man, all that was left of him was the huge robot, and most likely, he has several more of these exoskeletons. What if in the Skibidi zombie universe, the original scientist toilet is also actually alive and uninfected, and right now he is creating a vaccine for the virus, and these zombie scientists are just his giant robots? What do you guys think of that theory? Well, that seems to be the end for the POV, but suddenly the zombie scientist lifts his head up, and in the sky, you can see something that looks like a rocket. It's most likely the same weapon called Gun X-18, and it's the one the POV ran to save. But why is the red dot being placed here? Let me explain now. The toilet scientist only landed here after seeing the POV. So in case that the first zombie would manage to eat us, then the zombie scientist wouldn't have shown up here. Do I think it right? So then the rocket would have just landed into the whole bunch of nothing, isn't it correct? Maybe Gun X-18 is a homing missile, and it originally followed the zombie scientist or something like that. But now, let's get back to the episode. Skibidi Zombie manages to get away with escaping the punishment, and you can see him teleporting away at the very last moment. So instead of him, Skibidi Saw Zombie returns to the battle. Apparently the Skibidi Zombie had enough sense to just fly over the top of the bridge. A zombie toilet threatens us, and I'll remind you that a missile is about to land on the POV. I thought the POV is too lucky, and this is definitely the end. But fortunately, a shield of unknown origin appears around us and takes in the full impact of the gun X-18 and saves the POV once again. Everything around is on fire, and it looks like that missile also destroyed the zombie toilet. In case you didn't know, the exact same defense barrier was used by Titan Cameraman in episode 21 of Skibidi Multiverse. And we're once again getting more references to the fact that the Skibidi zombie universe is a distant future of Skibidi Multiverse, in which the entire world was infected with virus 19. I even thought at first that it was Titan Cameraman who saved the POV, and he would be the first to appear in the Skibidi zombie universe. But I was wrong. The POV is trying to find his savior, and on the roof you can see a black silhouette who has something like an axe in his hand and a white symbol on his head. His head looks a lot like Speakerman's, but I don't think it's him. It's probably a secret agent, but what he looks like and why he helped the POV is very hard to explain at the moment. Also, I think that we already saw this guy in the first episode. And in that analysis, I drew your attention to this leg that appeared in the frame for just 1 second. I've been wondering who it could be, and now it seems like we have an answer. A secret agent was following us at this point, and then arrived in the wake of the ship and saved the POV at the very last moment. Okay, this guy teleports away, and that's the end of the episode. Oh my god, great job. I actually love how in the second episode already, Monster Up added a mysterious stranger and left so many secrets and hidden details for us. I really hope that you like this Skibidi toilet zombie universe as much as I do. And if you want to see more analyses of it, please subscribe to the channel and give me a like, because that's the only way I can see that you guys are really interested in it. Also, write in the comments below your own theories about who a secret agent is and whether he can be trusted or not. And that was me, IsoToilet. See ya!